father's court may he rest.
God save
We're a gentleman's court, and God save thee, good friends. But there were hardly room for a woman to stand.
Yes.
And those that came between were wrought with strife. But think me, we have done our work to find unity for all, so that all might have a place, so that all might have a home, and so that all might feel safe, and so a woman might stand well on the throne.
Blessed be Albion for your placement upon the throne.
Indeed, I do thank thee, Master.
Hello friends, Trevor Stewart 1308 here. We are at the Virginia Renaissance Festival and it is just a little loud around me. We're going to be checking it out, trying to get some interviews, getting some footage for y'all. So let's have some fun. Trevor Stewart 1308 here with, tell us your name.
Lucy of House of Steel.
House of Steel.
House of Steel.
Lucy.
And this is Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
He's our quiet one, but he doesn't miss a trick.
Well, okay, so House of Steel, I'm assuming, refers to the many knives we see out here. Many beautiful knives. Let me use a descriptive here. And these incredible sheaths. The leather work is amazing. So you've got these tags here saying 100% handmade. You guys make all of this yourselves?
Yes, we do. I'm a retired blacksmith. I retired after 23 years in the forge. Jimmy is our master blacksmith now. I was one of his original teachers.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And so when I retired, I started doing leather work full time.
Okay.
But I taught the kids, my grandchildren make the jewelry, and we also sew the hats and tams.
Oh,
My
wow.
daughter-in-law does some of the leather work that's painted. My son and my daughter-in-law do the hand etching and all of the glassware.
That is really beautiful glassware, by the way.
Thank you. So yes, everything is one of a kind. Everything is high carbon steel, hardened and tempered like a Japanese sword. Fully functional, about the sharpest and the toughest that you can find. And when I thought of our name, House of Steel, I thought about the three little pigs. So you can huff and you can puff, and you'll never blow us down.
No,
and that's been the case.
I'm trying to think of something witty to say about stronger than bricks, but I got nothing.
Well, I think steel is stronger than bricks.
I mean, it
definitely.
is, yes. So where are you guys out of?
We're out of north central West Virginia. We live on a mountaintop.
Oh, that's...
And basically do our artisan work, our arts and crafts full time.
Okay.
And then we come to shows and sell it on the weekends.
That sounds like a pretty ideal life. That sounds pretty awesome.
It's a fun life. Yep.
Well, okay, let me see. Where can people find you? Where can people, do you have an internet presence that people can find you at?
We have a Facebook page, House of Steel Artisans.
House of Steel Artisans on Facebook.
That's
okay.
our main online presence. We don't spend a lot of time online, truthfully. We're out talking to people, and even though I have a lot of followers, we've met almost every single one in person.
Okay.
So, yeah, all across the country. Normally we do shows every year from Florida up through Maine on the East Coast. We've gone out west before, Arizona, Colorado, but we tend to stay to the East Coast.
Do you stick mostly to Ren Fairs, or do you branch out to everything?
No, we actually do fewer Renaissance fairs these days. We do mostly Celtic and Scottish festivals.
Oh, wow, okay. Where would you say the biggest Celtic and Scottish festival is that you guys do?
I'll tell you, our favorite, we have two favorites. One is in St. Augustine, Florida, in March, and then in September is the New York Niagara Celtic Festival, which is, oh my goodness.
I bet that's amazing.
Yeah, you have people walking around there. You'll see dinosaurs dressed in kilts all the way through Star Wars guys dressed in kilts. It's just amazing, and everything in between.
That sounds pretty. It does sound pretty amazing. So, about how long does it take you per knife? I guess that's a question for you, but you're not really the talkative type, so.
Well, having been a blacksmith for 23 years myself, I can answer that for you also. We do them in batches, but if we were to make only one knife, it would take us about 2 days, and 3 for maybe the more complex ones.
Okay.
So, but like I said, we do them in batches. We'll forge them on one day.
Right.
And then the next day you'll start doing the cleanup, and then the third day you're doing a little more cleanup, and the heat treating probably, the hardening and the tempering.
Okay.
And then on, the fourth or fifth day you're putting on the handles, and then you have to let the epoxy dry, and then you have to shape the handle. And I'm the mean art teacher. I made everybody test the handles with their eyes closed.
Oh, smart.
And yeah, the balance is perfect. Really, the balance is very, very excellent on all of ours. And we know, because we fish and hunt and cook, that you're going to be working with it. If you're a cook or a hunter or a fisherman or even just a craftsperson or camping, you're going to be handling that knife for hours at a time. And so it has to be super comfortable. You can't have blisters from it. It can't work against you. So all of them are designed to be really comfortable and just become a part of your hand.
Okay.
So if we were to make only one knife, it would take about 2 days. But basically by the end of the week, we'll have 10 to 20 knives on the average.
Okay.
Sometimes 30, depending on how the conditions are. You have conditions like rain and snow and
Right.
flooding and freezing, and but we use mostly primitive tools.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we don't have power hammers. We have a primitive shop. I used to make my grandkids dig the coal, but
Oh, wow. Okay. That's West Virginia. It's West Virginia.
it grows on the side of the highway.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, so everything is done by hand. We do use modern equipment for the laser etching, and that's faster.
Okay.
But we do
yeah.
hand tooling also.
Okay. All right. I guess I don't have that many more questions. I'll give you my standard last few questions. What is one misconception you'd like to clear up? And the last question is, what is one thing you would like the world to know?
Two things. One, that a knife is not a weapon. A knife is a tool. And secondly, the heat treating is probably the most important part of a knife. The hardening and the tempering. And that, when you treat the steel like a living creature, and you harden and temper properly, that will last for generations and generations and be decades in our place.
And the reason that is so important is because it's getting the crystals to align in a stable structure without breaks in between the different crystalline structures, and
Absolutely, yes.
there's a lot of chemistry
There's a lot
and
of
physics
chemistry.
involved in all
There
of
is.
that.
Chemistry?
Now,
Yeah, the chemistry of knife making, the chemistry of
You said
blacksmithing.
chemistry and like my brain activated because I'm a chemistry major.
Yeah.
Well,
now, as an artist, though, because I wasn't a chemistry major, with an artist.
Well, I'm also an artist.
That's so fantastic! What a great combination.
so much chemistry in art, so.
I would always tell if it's the right chemical structure by the color of the steel.
Okay.
So, it's visual.
Which at that point, shade is very important.
Absolutely. Whether
Forging
it's
in the sun is almost
creamsicle-
impossible.
Well, it can be done, but yeah, not preferable. Whether it's creamsicle orange or starting to give sparks, we have our
Okay.
artistic technical terms.
No,
Creamsicle
that
orange.
makes perfect sense. And when it's starting to give sparks, you're starting to burn off the carbon.
You don't want it to give sparks unless you're forge welding.
Right.
So, if it's giving off sparks and you're just forging, it's too hot. You're gonna burn the steel.
Way back when I was in high school, one of my buddies started taking it up, and the first thing I did was got some steel way too hot, and it started
That
sparking.
happens,
It's like, that's
yeah.
not the right thing to do.
And you have to be careful with heat treating by hand too. We do the tip last because it's really easy to break the tips off.
Yeah,
it's a,
makes sense.
it's a real
the
art.
It's the thinnest, smallest part of the metal. Can get the hottest, the quickest.
Absolutely. I've been an artist since before I could walk and talk. My mom
Oh,
was an
wow.
artist. She taught me. And I'll tell you that metalwork is absolutely the culmination of everything that I've ever learned in life.
Wow. Okay.
But now I'm relegated to the leather work.
Wow. It's delightful leather work. It is incredibly beautiful. Well, thank you very much,
Very welcome.
House of Steel. And we will hopefully see you guys again next year. Hopefully we'll be
Absolutely,
back,
yeah.
and hopefully you'll be back. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, you too. We are here with what is the name of your company?
Blue Thistle Pottery.
Blue Thistle Pottery. All right, and your names?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa?
I'm Jet.
Jet of Blue Thistle Pottery. All right, and I'm assuming all of this is made by you guys, as we saw you here working on something.
There are actually a few pieces that were made by friends of mine who stepped up when I got sick to help me so that I could be at Faire.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Because
those are some really good friends.
they're amazing. And they're amazing artists, so I have
Okay. Well, which pieces were from your friends, and which ones were from you guys? And
Okay, well, these kind of rusticy ones are from my friend Ronnie.
okay.
She is amazing. These two mugs are all I have left of Jeremy's.
Oh, those are amazing.
Aren't they
Get a look down
gorgeous?
in there, the metallic on the
Yes.
inside.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
And they're fired in a wood kiln.
Oh,
We love working with the wood fire.
Yeah,
those are amazing.
These wood fires.
These are also wood fires.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Those are yours, yes.
And they came out so nice. We were so happy with them.
Those are amazing. Do you normally work with wood fire? Do you normally work with electric, or do you work with a combination?
I work with a combination. You don't do wood firing in the summertime.
Just
'cause
too
it's
hot.
too
Yep. I believe that.
We did it one year, but it was at a kiln that was next to a creek.
Okay.
So you could douse yourself.
Okay.
And I mean, we set up a picnic table in the middle of the creek because it was so hot. 'Cause we fired the wood kiln to almost 2,500 degrees.
Okay. That's excessively
Yeah, it's warm to stand next to.
yes.
In the wintertime, it's great.
In winter
I
time,
believe
it's
that.
amazing. We're just standing there in like t-shirts and jeans, chilling. Woo!
So is that the normal heat that you fire at?
Electric kiln, we fire lower at about 22.
I think it's about 22.
Yeah, about 2,200 degrees. But the wood kiln, you go for
Heat. High heat.
High heat.
Is that also, do you work with different materials when you're doing low and high heat?
we use a different clay body. If I put this cone 6 clay
Okay.
into the wood kiln, it would melt.
Melts. Just a full puddle.
It would be a full puddle.
Okay.
And likewise, if we put this cone 10 clay just through a cone 6, it wouldn't be fully vitrified, so it would be able to absorb water.
Okay.
And over time, you would see mold growing in it.
Uh-huh.
Don't want that.
No, you don't.
So we use the best clay for each temperature we're working at.
Very, very important to know your materials.
Absolutely.
A woman had bought this plate from the lady that used to be my partner. But here's the bottom of it. It's not vitrified. It's
okay.
molded. And I promised her I would remake it, even though this wasn't mine to begin with.
Right.
I will
We're gonna
remake
make a
it.
nice new version.
But I am real. Pam and I used to argue about clay bodies.
So this is a bit of vindication for you, really.
Personally, I blame the clay companies.
Yes.
Because they sell too many clays that are labeled cone 6 to 10, and they're just not done at cone 6. It's totally fine for just a sculptural thing if you're just making something pretty that never needs to touch food. But we like making things that are pretty and useful. So
The best art is always functional.
exactly. We like to call it functional art for your home.
Functional art for your home. That's a great tagline.
Well, it's like the mountain mugs. They're art, and they're
My favorite.
Oh,
Love that little.
those are really amazing.
but it's art, and you can drink out of it.
Right.
And they're dishwasher, oven, and microwave safe.
Oh wow, that's
That's important though.
That's
okay. Is the metallic inner glaze on this microwave safe?
Yes.
I've always wondered about that.
absolutely, absolutely, because yeah.
A lot of the
Okay.
metallic elements in the wood-fired pottery actually come from the ash melting. It's so hot in there that the ash from the burning wood will flow through the kiln, and then it'll just land on things and
And that's
melt.
how you end up with the sort of silvery.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's my favorite. I love it.
Right. What is your favorite part of making pottery, of working with clay?
Facing away from the firebox. This is naked down here. That's away from the firebox.
Absolutely. Pardon me.
And that's where all of the ash
Okay.
landed on that pot and melted. That's ash.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is ash.
That is so cool, though.
But you can see how it,
Yep.
one side is one color, and it changes depending on
On
how it
where
sits in the kiln.
Yeah.
So it's, wood fire is just, it's magic, and you never know exactly what you're going to get when you open the kiln, so we always call it Christmas.
Christmas. I love that.
Well, it is, because you just don't know.
Right. You don't know what you're gonna get. It could be anything.
There are times when it makes you cry,
Yeah.
and there are times when you go, it's not what I wanted, but then it grows on you and you go, oh, this is really cool. And then there are the moments that you go, I've died and gone to heaven and I can't sell this.
You get something so nice that you can't let it go.
Yes.
I get that.
I'm going to put that back in the basket.
The question I just asked Jet, and I'll extend to you, is what is your favorite part of working with clay, of doing pottery, of making these beautiful things?
My favorite part is when I have more time that I know what to do with and I can make dragons. Unfortunately,
We haven't had quite that much time this particular year.
but
Understandable.
Actually, I think my favorite thing is opening the wood kiln.
Is opening the wood kiln?
Opening the wood kiln. It
Seeing
just,
how everything turned out. I love that part. I honestly, this is going to sound so cheesy, but I kind of think my favorite part is actually when we're here, when a customer picks something up and is like,
Okay.
that's what I wanted. And it's
I
like,
love that.
oh, so emotional now.
we were in Oklahoma at a fair, medieval fair in Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I had this bowl. I put it out again. I'd been putting it out for 10 years.
We were sure no one was ever going to
gonna
take
buy
it. I liked
And
it.
so we'd eat in it at night, you know, it's fine, it's, you know. And it was porcelain that I had thrown very, very thin. And in the wood kiln, the air moves through the kiln so fast, it warped it.
Oh.
So it was a triangle.
Oh, that's so cool.
And people looked at, you know, but it was pretty. The color was gorgeous. It was pretty. The ash had just melted in these gorgeous rivulets that were just so gorgeous. And for 10 years, I carried that from one fair to the next fair to the next fair. And I'm just like, I like it. It looks pretty. I'm putting it out. I don't care if it's out. Well, we were getting ready to close up it was Sunday. We were getting ready to close up and then pack up and go home. And this woman is walking, pushing her kids. Come on, we gotta go. Stop. And she raced over, picked up the bowl, goes, this.
So the bowl went on this incredibly long journey to just find that woman.
It found her.
That's
love
so
seeing
amazing.
What a piece was waiting for.
And it's just like she was rushing to get out but she just caught a glimpse, and it was just.
It was the thing.
She didn't ask how much it cost. She didn't look at the price tag. She just.
It was for her.
She just knew she needed it, and I love that so much.
That is such a great.
That's
such a great story. I love that. Well, all right. I'm going to ask you guys my final questions. I have 2 questions that I end every interview with. So the first question is, what is one misconception you'd like to clear up? And the second question is, what is one thing you think that the world needs to know, needs to be aware of?
Don't buy red pottery from China. Their reds are made with cadmium, and it can leach into your food and poison you.
Okay.
So if you want, but you can get really good, safe reds in a wood kiln.
Yeah.
I think we've run out of them now because they're real good breads.
Copper reduction.
Copper reduction.
Copper reduction. It's brilliant.
Okay.
And always, when you're buying pottery, just make sure the potter kind of understands their medium.
Gotcha.
And, like,
So
we
that you
make
get
our
a thing
blend-
that's
yeah.
fired enough and the glaze is safe and you don't want mold on the bottom of your plate.
And there are all these websites and like Amico shows. This is what our combinations do, and when they show their combinations of glazes, they show them all on the outsides of pieces. There's a reason for that.
It's because they act different on the inside.
No, it's because when you combine 2 different glazes, you're changing the chemistry, so it may no longer be food safe.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
which is why you'll see either our pieces are all one color inside and out, or they have a white liner glaze, so we know it's safe, perfectly safe and clean. And
We
then
have a
go
safe
wild on the
liner
outside.
glaze. Now these look like they're different colors, but it's a single glaze.
It's a single glaze, and just the ashes and the fire and the flames went wild and had fun with it.
But
That's
it's-
my favorite thing to happen. I love
Okay.
when the
But
ashes and
those are the
flames go
things
wild.
those are things that concern me. Is not understanding.
The chemistry of the process and what could happen.
It's like we make our own glazes, and now we're sitting there because certain of the raw materials that we used to get are no longer available. It's going to be okay. Now we have to try to find a new,
Learn new materials,
Find a new safe version.
Ooh.
which is how we ended up getting a pink this time. Because
Ooh, that is a very nice pink.
Isn't that a
Gorgeous
great
pink.
That
I'm
is
so happy
absolutely
about it.
amazing.
But it was just like, I can't make my floating glue. I can't make half of my glazes.
Yeah, she's like, we can't make half our normal glazes, so let's try out a bunch of new ones.
Wow.
And
And
so
thankfully they all went well.
There you go.
in the off season, I will sit there and play and test new glazes. You know, see what I can substitute.
What will work
What
and
will
what
work.
won't.
And there's a wonderful website called Digital Fire, which you can give them your recipe and they can tell you if it's safe or not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Digital fire.
Digital Fire.
Okay.
And so I'm weird.
I get that. I get that.
I was a
That's good.
chemistry major.
Another one.
There is a chemistry major around here walking around in a very yellow costume with a white face mask
Oh.
Red wing.
and red wings. A very we were talking to some blacksmiths earlier and discussing the chemistry around tempering and
Yeah.
steel hardening.
What are you talking to, Bennett or Carson?
Uh,
Short, young, and cute, or
House of Steel.
One of the ones up there.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
We never make it up there.
We've been careful about who we're choosing to interview along here because it's so busy
Is it?
And it has to be something that's really going to catch our attention.
Well, for years, when we started here forever ago, our tent was out in the middle of the Serengeti. There was nothing next to us. There were not many people
It
here.
was a much smaller family when we got here.
I remember. I've been here off and on since.
I just remember the cheers if we had 500 people through the gate. A weekend.
Yeah, it was.
It was a different animal.
Yes,
But people-
especially coming off of when it used to be over on the other side of Fredericksburg.
Yes.
And had actually gotten pretty big and like.
No, I missed that.
I was a bartender there.
Oh wow.
I worked as a beer tender at the original Virginia Ren Faire.
But yeah,
Wow.
people used to come over and pick up a piece of pottery and then chuck it into the air because it had gotten so hot with
Out in the
the sun
sun.
beating down
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
So when as spaces opened in the woods,
We were like, please, pretty please, I beg you.
I get that. Well, I don't want to scare off any more of your customers.
we're fine. I need to have a few pots left for tomorrow.
Okay,
Right? Exactly.
understandable.
We can't sell it all today or we'll be out. I'm terribly jealous of the people who can go home and make new stuff for the very next day. We got this 2-week turnaround.
Yeah,
It's exhausting.
Or everybody loves garlic who goes out home and fills out an order for it. I love his wood carving.
Oh,
Okay.
such beautiful carving.
We'll get a look at that in a little bit, actually. I think our third party, we have nicknamed the Peanut Gallery.
Hi, Peanut
is
Gallery.
Drawn to the garlic.
Go get you some tasty garlic.
But his wood carving is so pretty.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's laser cut.
I do not.
But
I don't know enough about that stuff.
but they are beautiful, and I absolutely love them.
Okay.
And he's a sweetie.
Could I please recommend to you guys? There's a bird sanctuary down at the end.
Yes, we are. We want to get some video of his show over at this thing, and then I was thinking of maybe getting an interview with him after that.
And they could really use some help, running the sanctuary. It's expensive taking care of these birds.
I'm sure it is.
But they're such sweethearts.
And if you haven't had anything to drink today before it's gone, the strawberry lemonade mead.
Unfortunately, I am dry.
Fair.
It's okay.
It's yeah.
We do what we need to do.
Yep.
We do what we need to do.
I have heard good things about just the lemonade.
It is good.
There is some-
It is good. I've already blown through an entire cup of it.
Good.
So
Good.
I'm hydrated
Stays
personally.
hydrated.
But, well, okay. So for you, Jet, what is the one thing you think everybody should know, and what is one misconception? And then we will get you guys to shamelessly plug yourselves so that everybody knows how to find you online.
I am so bad at the plug.
Yeah, I need to get much better at doing the social media stuff. I think the most common misconception is just people will watch a pottery video on YouTube and just go, oh, that looks easy, let me go do it. And they'll, try to buy a wheel and a kiln for their own house. And it looks easy because that person's been practicing for 20 years and they got good at it.
And they probably had a teacher
Exactly.
who taught them how to do it. And
So
shout
yeah.
out to my high school art teacher, Prudence.
So yeah, I think what everyone needs to know is that if you want to try it, find a class at a rec center, take it slow, have patience, give yourself grace, but please don't walk into pottery shops and go, oh, I could make that if you haven't even taken your first class, because you will come back next year like, nope, I was wrong, I can't make it,
that.
can I please buy this one?
Yep.
And it's better to just save yourself the effort.
I mean, unless you really do truly love putting your hands in clay.
Oh,
At which
it's so
point,
much fun. It's
Yeah.
so much fun. It's messy, it's gross, it's so fun. But you gotta be prepared for the messy and the time consuming. Patience, give yourself grace, and good luck.
Can't wait.
Was that the misconception, or was that the thing you wanted everybody to know?
I think it's both. The
Okay.
misconception is that it's easy. The thing I want everyone to know is don't expect it to be easy, but do go for it if you want to try. But be patient with yourself. 'cause
And give
it'll
yourself
be-
grace.
Exactly.
I do love that. I love that turn of phrase. It's very something. I'm not wording great at the moment.
I know, my brain is out of words.
Yeah. So where can everybody find you? Where are you guys out of? Where do you
So we're located up in Maryland in the Gaithersburg area.
in the Gaithersburg area
Yep.
in Maryland?
At this fair, at Virginia Renaissance Fair, we're known as Blue Thistle Pottery because that's what we've been here for years.
Okay.
Because that was the business name with my mom's old business partner. Since she retired elsewhere, we are Seneca Creek Ceramic Arts.
Seneca Creek Ceramic Arts. Oh, that's a great name.
So you can find us on our not often enough updated Instagram and Facebook at Seneca Creek Ceramics or Ceramic Arts. One of them is Ceramic Arts and one of them is Ceramics. I'm the worst.
It's okay, I understand.
I promise I will get good at social media this year. This is the year. I'm
You
gonna do
know,
it.
I've said that too. I've said that so many years in a row.
Yes, get yourself sit, have a rest. Yes. Normally we have a lot more pottery, but she's been going
Understandable.
through some treatments lately, so
Understandable. Well, all right. Anywhere else they can find you? Any other festivals you guys do?
we have got, at the end of this year, there will be Ravenwood Renaissance Fair, which is a really cute one. There's also, that's it. I always forget the name of Oak and Mist, and I don't know
Oak and
why.
Mist.
It's the sweetest name. I love it.
That is a great name.
It's so sweet, but I always forget it. So Oak and Mist is in August. That's a wonderful fair.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of small fairs.
I can understand why.
They just have so much heart.
So much more personality. Yeah.
But on the exact opposite end of the spectrum, we are often, for the first 2 weekends, at Scarborough Fair in Texas.
Scarborough Fair in Texas. Wow.
So that's already happened for this year, but next year should be there the first 2 weekends.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Traffic prices willing, gas prices willing.
Grass fight. Yes. Really.
Because, it's a long drive.
Yep. Yeah.
But
That's
it's
part of why we only do local stuff. Is gas prices ain't willing.
Exactly. Well, Scarborough was the first fair my mom took me to when
Oh,
we were
wow.
kids, and Miguel of Don Juan and Miguel had actually recommended us to the craft coordinator.
Oh, wow.
There, he's like, you got to get these people, and so we couldn't say no.
Right.
And
right.
then heartbreakingly, Miguel passed away right after that, and so we're just like, we got to do this. This cost $1 bajillion to drive all the way across the country,
But it's worth it.
but it's worth it. It's a beautiful place.
That sounds wonderful.
It is.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
It was great speaking to you. Do you have?
Okay, so we are here with Pixie of Pixie's Petals.
Hi, everybody.
First off, where can everybody find you online? Do you have an online presence? Do you only do festivals?
Okay, sure, I can answer those things. I do not have an online presence. Pixie's Petals is much like Virginia Renaissance Festival. It's like Brigadoon. You come, you enjoy the day, you soak it all in, and then poof, we're gone. So I don't have an online presence. We do roses and candles and hand fans to keep you cool throughout the day. We do a secret sundries game. So it's kind of like a secret Santa that the vendors and cast and crew will play with each other. It's where I've got you and you've got her and he's got you and nobody knows. So it just kind of goes in a big circle. Something to make everybody feel good for the day.
Okay.
So that's happening all in the background and everybody gets a little surprise. Here's one here. There's one. This is going to go to somebody out there in the world. So,
that's awesome.
So it's a little gift that makes them feel good. But otherwise, this is the only festival that I do. Chris is hiding in the background. He does the Richmond Renaissance Festival.
Okay.
So they do roses there. And so there's a Rosie at every fair, or every good fair has a rose vendor. It's kind of part of the culture to buy a rose and give it to yourself, your friends, your partner, whoever. It's part of the culture. I don't know, it gives me a reason to be here, besides, to be part of this thing. And being a part of this thing is special here because we are all volunteers. The vendors pay to be here. The musicians and the performers are paid to be here. No one else is paid to be here. So in the pre-season or post-season, we take an empty field, we cut it, we pull up all the weeds, all the poison ivy, we chase all the critters away, and we make this happen out of nothing. So again, it's like Brigadoon. One day it's an empty field, the next day it's
this incredible step back in time.
Virginia Renaissance Festival is literally a dream come true. And if you go to the pub sing at the end of the day, you'll see the lady whose dream it is that may come.
Oh wow!
That it came true. So she'll do a toast at the end of the day, but it's her dream. Everything is around her. I don't know what else to really say, but just enjoy the day.
Thank you. First off, what really drew me in was the smell of roses as I walked past.
Yep.
Where do you source your roses from? Where do you source your flowers?
Sure, I get mine from a wholesaler.
Okay.
And my specials come from Ecuador. So they're in the back, the black, the turquoise, the pink, and the rainbows.
Oh, those are amazing.
So those come from Ecuador. Otherwise, I get the regular classics. They're over here, just locally.
Okay.
So, but I get them wholesale, but they're local. No, I don't grow them. But
understood. Would be
I do touch every rose to make sure that it's happy and healthy.
Good.
If I wouldn't buy it for myself, I'm not going to sell it to you.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
And that's pretty much that.
Okay.
But we do have, you may have seen them walking, but we do have folks walking with a basket out in the lanes, and they're just spreading their joy to whomever wants to partake.
That sounds wonderful. I love that. The candles, you also have candles. You said you've got a candle guy who doesn't really want to be on camera. And we respect those kinds of boundaries here.
He makes them. So the wax is all natural, the scents are all natural, so there's no allergenics or anything like that. They'll burn for hours.
Okay.
And so there's that. It's free to smell. But he's sold out. There's another scent that's gone. This is Long Rest, but the other Forbidden Garden is gone. It's been pretty popular.
Long Rest smells amazing.
Yes, indeed.
The candle guy is giving me a thumbs up from behind the camera.
He's back there.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you our last two questions that we ask everybody. what is one misconception you would like to clear up?
About Renaissance festivals?
Anything.
Or about,
Anything at all. This is a very open-ended question.
so, let me see. A misconception would be that we're all carnies, that we move around from fair to fair. It's some do, but it's not like that. We're not carnies. But Renaissance festivals it's a safe place for everyone, anyone can come and feel welcome, feel safe. It's not as weird as it might be made out to be.
Agreed.
So that's supposed to look at.
I agree with that.
One of my rosies.
Oh, we've
There's
got a
one of my
rose
roses.
person. Do you mind being on camera?
Oh, no, that's fine.
We've got one of the rose distributors. Can we have your name?
My name is Siren.
Siren, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And you wander around selling the roses and distributing good cheer and good vibes?
I certainly do. I came back to get a couple more flowers because I'm
You
just
have
about
sold-
out.
You have sold a lot.
I've got 2 more deliveries to make. There's a young woman who is bringing a friend who needs much cheer, so I've been chasing them around, giving them flowers throughout the day.
Good mood.
And I've been sent on many missions, so I'm getting to know the fair a lot better.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. What is your favorite part of distributing flowers?
Honestly, it's making the women blush when I'll cut down the roses to bodice size, and yeah, they blush.
Love that. That's
With
wonderful.
consent, of course.
Of course. Consent is king.
Yes. But I do enjoy seeing everybody so very happy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. And we have one more question. One more question for you, which is, what's one thing you think everybody should know?
Oh, I'm going to go back to it's a safe place, it's a happy place. Renaissance festivals are for everyone. And as far as Virginia in particular, this festival is, again, it's a dream come true. And it is built on love. And that's what I got. It's built on love.
All right.
With love.
I love that. I love that. Can we have your name one more time?
My name is Pixie.
All right.
Of Pixie's
Thank you. Of Pixie's Petals here at the Virginia Renaissance Festival.
Huzzah!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Huzzah!
Yes, check out the list. They have long sleeves. I wouldn't necessarily call them like Renaissance puppies, but they're definitely like they do have bags or whatever.
When you get a little closer, there you go.
Yeah, she won't bite you.
All right, so we are at the Dragon Bird Sanctuary. Can you give us your name?
We are Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary. We're a nonprofit out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Currently, we house over 70 birds in our care at this time. So all the donations that we collect today to go help provide care and food, nutrition, medical bills, expenses, all for each and every one of these beautiful rescue birds. This is Wanda here. She's one of our newer ones. This is her first time at Faire. She was surrendered to us about a year ago after living in about 2 to 3 inches of filth and cockroaches everywhere. She got a clean bill of health, and she was on medicine for a little bit, and then we ended up, she had finished the medicine and everything was okay. So right now her feathers are starting to come in. She's probably one of our favorites. But this is a female eclectus.
A female eclectus?
They come from East Indonesia and the Solomon Islands.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm so distracted by the bird that I'm forgetting to ask questions. How long have you guys been doing the Virginia Renaissance Festival?
I want to say this is our third year, but I think he's done it before. We started after the COVID shut everything down for a long time, and then when they finally reopened, we came back that first year, and we've been doing this since. We also do Eastern North Carolina, we also do Carolina Renaissance, and we do upstate in Greer, South Carolina.
Okay.
So we do lots of different events there. We also do, we have a vacation Bible school planned later this year. We do a lot of educational events with the birds because there's a lot of information out there that people need to be aware of. These are not great pets. These are what we call companions. It's the equivalent to a toddler in your house for the rest of your life. A lot of people don't understand that. They get these birds, and that's fine, but you have to have a plan. So if something happens to you, where's your bird going to go? So what we do is we provide sanctuary. So a lot of the birds that come to us end up doing really good in our flock and end up staying with us. Eventually we plan to move to a farm and build huge indoor-outdoor aviaries for all different species. One for macaws, one for cockatoos, one for little birds, so they can all coexist and live happily and healthy, and we're able to maintain diets and keep an eye on everybody, and they can just have a forever home.
Oh, wow. And mainly it's funded through the donations and the ticket sales.
There is no government funding. A lot of it is all out of our pockets. All of us work full-time jobs, and then we do this on top of it. So pretty much everything comes out of our paychecks.
What draw you guys to doing this?
The love of the bird.
The love of the bird.
Yes. So I had 3 birds that I had lost in a house fire, and we lost everything, but it was those 3 little lives. And because I lost them, it drove my passion to want to help these birds even more. I care deeply about them, and I don't want to see them go into bad hands where people just sell and trade and they keep getting passed from home to home to home. It breaks my heart because it's really hard on the birds.
I mean, it would have to be. It could be. I can't even imagine what it'd be like.
They're like children. They're like tiny toddlers.
What's the lifespan? What's their lifespan like?
Each bird is different. These guys is anywhere from 60 to 80 years. The bigger the bird, like the macaws, 80 to 100. I think the oldest living macaw was at 126. The oldest recorded parrot was at 128, and that was a Moluccan cockatoo. The oldest Quaker recorded was a 72-year-old Quaker named Kiwi.
Oh, wow.
So each bird varies, but those are very unique circumstances.
Okay.
Not all birds will live that long.
But they live about the lifetime of a human.
Exactly.
So if you get one, you're gonna have it for the rest of your
The
life.
rest of your life and kids' life and maybe even your grandkids.
Should we let these people out real quick?
Sure.
Sorry about that.
Come on.
Sorry about that.
Fine. Thank you guys
So,
for coming.
what draws you to the Renaissance Festival specifically?
The atmosphere, the mood, the people. We love Virginia. That's one of our favorite fairs. Everybody is just super friendly and just a good group of people to get to know.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, we absolutely love coming. I like coming because I like talking about the different birds and about their personalities, about their histories. I also like giving a little bit of education. Like, for instance, parrots have 5 bones in their tongue. Their tongue is like a finger, and they use it to manipulate objects and items, usually food.
Oh, wow.
So that's really cool. And then their feet, of course, they have what they call zygodactyl feet. 2 toes forward, 2 toes backwards. The only other birds here in the U.S. that have that are some of your owls and, of course, your woodpecker families.
Okay.
And then they have what they call the hookbill, which is a hook, and that is used for crushing nuts and tearing through seeds.
Okay. Would you say each of the different birds here has their own personality?
Oh, absolutely.
This is a very difficult question to answer. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, gosh. Not really. I love my Quakers and I love my macaws. I love my collectuses. It's not really about what species of bird. It's more about their personality.
The individual.
And then, yes. And see, I'm a wildlife rehabber for Carolina Waterfowl Rescue, and we do songbirds. And I'm the one that are coming, oh my God, I love blue jays. Oh my God, I love bluebirds. Oh my God, I love cardinals. I love mourning doves. I love all birds. If they have feathers, I love them.
Understandable.
I think I'm a bird advocate.
What would you say is the most standout aspect of her personality?
How shy and timid she is. And she can turn around and she's very playful too. In her cage, I can open it up and I can reach in and give her head scritches. She'll sit there for a minute and then she'll run to the corner and act all bashful and shy, and then she'll come back to the front and be like, okay, let's do it again.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's really cute. It's kind of like a little peekaboo.
How many people are involved with this
so many.
sanctuary?
We have wonderful volunteers. There's 4 of us that all live at the sanctuary together. My husband, Eric, aka Floki, is our outreach director. I'm the executive director. Robert Birdman is our facility director, and then his wife, beautiful Amy Amostella Bowman, is our medical director. She's also a licensed veterinarian, so she is on call pretty much 24/7.
Okay.
And then we have tons of volunteers. We have our volunteers in Carolina. We have Candace here today. We have Sierra's volunteering tomorrow. My son Joey, he is actually volunteering with us today. He
Joey's
loves
the one
birds.
who looks incredibly at home with the birds.
Yes. That's my son, and he didn't know he liked birds until we got him.
He looks like he should be living with birds. He looks like birds.
Oh yeah.
He
He does. And then of course we have Kelly outside. She's there. So some of them are from Maine and Maryland. Some of them from Virginia. We have several in Carolina. I know Andy and Phil are out there. We have both Sarahs are out there. We have Layla. She's out there. So there's a lot of us.
You guys, you got a pretty jumping organization.
Oh, we do, but we love it.
How can people donate?
We have a website. It is Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary. If you Google that, it'll bring up our website. You can go on there. There's many different ways. We have our Amazon links, one for our food that we get these guys and one for the toys. We also have our Venmo on there. We have our PayPal on there. You can send checks. Our address is on there.
Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary. All right. And can we have your name?
I'm Angie.
Angie?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you,
It's
Angie.
very nice to meet you guys. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and give you our last two questions. What is one misconception you'd like to clear up? And our last question is, what is one thing you think everybody should know?
It's probably the same question. So one misconception is parrots make great pets. They do not. They are very high maintenance companion animals. So what that means is they're not like dogs and cats. If you go away for the weekend, it's no big deal. Get a dog sitter, come in, feed them water, you're okay. With parrots, there are so many things that you have to do. You have to provide for not only just their foraging, breeding, you have to stimulate them intelligently as well. They're like children, they're into everything. They're very loud, they're very messy, they're very wasteful. They waste about 90% of their food.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it ends up all over the floor, as you can see. But they are great, and they do have different diets. Like eclectus parrots have a high fruit diet.
Okay.
So a lot of people, they impulse buy and they just, I want a bird, I'm getting a bird. And then they don't realize there's a lot of work involved. Do your research. Is this the right bird for you? If not, cockatoos have more energy than, say, an eclectus parrot or a macaw. They're wired different and they bounce around. They're very hyper, and so you have to constantly interact with them. You can't just stick them in a cage and be like, okay, we're just going to look at you. That's not how it works.
They are definitely companion.
They are very much companions.
Okay. And the last question was, what is one thing you think everybody should know?
The parrots are remarkable, wonderful, bright beings. They have beautiful souls, and I love them. Yes, I love all of them. And I couldn't pick a favorite. They're all just amazing.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was an absolute pleasure.
It was nice to meet you guys.
And the name of the sanctuary one more time so that everybody knows.
Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary.
Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary.
Yes. And I'll give you one of our cards.
Okay, thank you.
One of our cards.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And if you guys need anything, we also have a YouTube channel where we do cooking with companions.
Oh.
When we're not at fair, I'm at home and I'm making recipes with the birds.
And that's it's Free Spirit Parrot Sanctuary YouTube channel?
No, it's Cooking with Companions.
Cooking with Companions YouTube channel.
We'll have to tag that when we
We will. We will have to tag that when we post this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank
this.
you very much. I appreciate you guys.
Have a great rest of your
Thank
festival.
you.
Can we have your name?
I'm the Baroness Hunsdon, a close personal friend of the Queen.
A pleasure to meet you, Baroness.
Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you too.
And where is the barony located?
The Hunsdon barony was gifted by Her Majesty to my husband, who is in sooth her cousin. So it is a very important piece of land. Yay.
Yay. And it is... Where in relation to the kingdom is it?
Well, it's in England.
In England. Where in England? That's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, well.
North, south?
Yes. I can tell you all about the history of the barony itself. I can tell you about my 13 children. Where we live is we live in England.
Well, then, what is the history of the barony?
The history of the barony is, it starts with Her Majesty the Queen of England was very careful about who she had around her due to the unrest that came before her.
This would be Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth, yay. And her cousin, the Baron Hunsdon, Henry Carey, his mother is Anne Boleyn's sister, Mary Boleyn. So in sooth, Henry Carey is the cousin of Queen Elizabeth, and he is her trusted advisor. He became her Lord Chancellor, and to raise him up into the nobility, she gave him a barony. She gave out a lot of baronies. She did not give out a lot of duchies, but she gave out a lot of baronies, which are a lower level, but still.
How many baronies did she give out? Do you know?
I don't know specifically, but I know Burghley was early, I know Buckhurst was early. There's a lot of barons that pop up suddenly once Queen Elizabeth reigns, and then a lot of the duchies for dukes and earls, when they didn't have sons to pass them down to, they went back to Queen Elizabeth, and she just held on to them.
A smart woman.
Yes, she was very clever in her time.
Yes.
She was very wise. You are a good student of history.
I wouldn't say a good student. I can't remember dates, but, I do remember history.
Student.
There it is.
You're an inquisitive student, and that's what's important.
So, you mentioned children. How many children?
I have 13 children.
13 children?
I have 13 children because my husband has no other hobbies. And, of course, our oldest, George, then was the second Baron Humsted after my husband passed away. Yes, and I did outlive him. But yeah, 13 children, 10 boys and 3 girls.
That sounds like a very busy time.
Yes, but we have all these children to make connections with. If you marry them well, then you have connected yourself with a marquis or an earl or other important
other
barons.
people in the court.
Yay. So that's what all the good children are for. Did you wish to speak to Her Majesty? She is a close personal friend of mine.
I don't know if I feel.
Can you please pause for just one moment? One moment. I'm being interviewed.
Oh, just so.
And I think it would be vastly fun for them to interview my close personal friend, Her Majesty the Queen of England.
Every time, William. We have but a brief moment.
Your Majesty.
Indeed, do rise. They well met.
Well, I did not expect to be interviewing a queen today, so I have not...
It is well. We are but a person like everyone else. Only God put us here.
What would you say was the most important factor in your rising to the position of queen?
Well, the easy answer, I think, is that we are ordained by God to be herein on this throne, and so here we are.
That would be the easy answer.
Think me the complicated answer is that we are what was right for the people of England. And think me they did sense that.
Understandable. What drove you to try to reconcile between the crown and the church?
Thou dost know that we are often quoted to say we do not make windows into men's souls. And that I do believe quite deeply, for there are so many of our realm who do feel differently. They feel this and that and some other thing, but we are all Englishmen. And we should all be able to live as Englishmen. We would not have our life full of strife any more than it needs must be.
That is a very easy to agree with position. What would you say your greatest achievement as queen has been so far?
I think we have found in this realm, at least I would say I like to hope that we have found in this realm, a unity amongst our people that we have not had for some great many years. My father's court, may he rest, were a gentleman's court, and God save thee, good friends. But there were hardly room for a woman to stand.
Yes.
And those that came between were wrought with strife. But think me, we have done our work to find unity for all, so that all might have a place, so that all might have a home, and so that all might feel safe, and so a woman might stand well on the throne.
Blessed be Albion for your placement upon the throne.
Indeed, I do thank thee, Master.
Thank
we
you
are
very
still
much.
in the pub. we shall to pub sing, mayhaps one of the best parts of the day.
Mayhaps. Enjoy. Thank you
Well met.
very much.
Thank you for your interest.
Thank you.
And who do you say, are we speaking with?
Trevor Stewart of Nickwork Entertainment.
Excellent.
And yes, I know, I'm a Stewart.
If you'll give me a moment, I will dig out my card for her.
Okay. And can you give us your name?
Sure. Bob Charneski.
Bob?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. You're one of the Green Knights, one of the volunteers here making this place run smoothly, yes?
We hope to. Yeah, that's our goal.
That's your goal. Why did you, what makes you want to volunteer at the Ren Faire?
Well, for me, my daughter got me into it because she's a cast member.
Okay.
And so, in the beginning, you know, they need people to set things up, to clean up the place and get decks ready and get the performance areas ready. And I said, well, that sounds like fun. I enjoy woodworking.
Ah, okay.
I'm an electrician, but I enjoy woodworking. So,
You're an electrician.
yeah.
That's awesome. Amateur. Very amateur electrician. Love working with electricity.
Yeah.
So, how many volunteers does this place need to run every year? Or more to the point, like, how many do you see around?
So it really varies. During the, we'll call it preseason, we had a really good turnout this year. Had a lot of people coming in, a lot of young people this year to do the weed eating and the grass cutting and weed pulling, and so I'm not a good person to ask about that. That would be more of I guess maybe Meredith, or someone would know.
We're out here doing this kind of blindly. We don't really know anybody, and we're just asking around and getting sent to different people to ask questions. So, what would you say is your favorite part of doing this?
That's hard. I mean, I enjoy all the people here. Everyone here, all the volunteers are very supportive. It's a lot of fun to be with. I mean, I look forward to this season because I get to, I consider them my friends, and I don't see them normally off season.
Okay.
So it's like a reunion, and get to see everybody, and until till the end, then we.
And then you got to pack up and head home and
go
back to modern life.
Yep.
How can people volunteer? Where can people go to volunteer?
Yep. So probably the best place is on the website, and then I believe they have a section for volunteers, and then when you come in, then you fill out the form, and they'll find stuff for you. I mean, everybody has their own niche, I guess, and
their own thing that they're good at, that they do, that they like doing.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And on the website, people can also support the festival monetarily if they want to.
Yeah, that's something they just started because this should be the last year at this location.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just bought property, and so with a bit of luck, next year we'll be at the new site.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. Well, all right, to keep this short, I'm going to hit you with one of our last two questions. Normally we have two questions, but you've got stuff to do. So, what is one thing you think that the world should be aware of?
Nothing. Yeah, as long as it's such,
I know.
The world. I really can say. I mean, here everybody is very accepting of everyone. And no one people that show up. We're here to have fun. That's what we're here for.
I think that's a really good answer. We're here to have fun, and this place is accepting of everybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, it takes a lot of volunteer work to make this dream happen, folks. So appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you.
And have a wonderful festival.